Hey everybody, welcome back to Paper Mario 64. Sorry we left you hanging dry for a weekend. But now we're going to catch up on on the adventures of Twink and Twunk.
Wait, who's Twunk?
Peach.
I was going to say, you can't be Twink, I'm Twink. So we have ourselves here another stealth segment. And again, I have to emphasize, I know I said it in the thumbnail the last time, she has a panic room, man.
She does.
You'd think she'd use it more often.
Princess Peach Foster.
Yeah.
Panic room.
Maybe she's claustrophobic and never puts it into practice.
I mean, I get claustrophobia to a point, but this is larger than your standard closet.
Maybe it's like not claustrophobia, but she doesn't like being in the castle, so she needs to know that she has a way out.
Yeah. No, she probably has one of those secret underground tunnels, escape tunnels.
Yeah.
We'll have to see that later.
But she can't use it because the castle's up in the air.
When I need to know where
I'll tell you how that
is.
ends. She opens the hatch and falls to her death.
I honestly right now imagine that's how this palace's sewer system is working.
Yeah.
So there's little turds flying down on top of the castle grounds.
God. Don't airplanes do that?
Yeah.
I believe airplanes do
I've always heard that.
I've always heard that
never really
airplanes jettison the excrement.
Like frozen waste or something.
Waste, yeah. Probably when they're over the ocean, if I had to take a guess.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind if they kind of reuse this gag.
Yeah.
And then, so Bowser does the same thing with the castle, floats it in the air. She escapes through the tunnels, but then at the exit, there are parachutes. And she says, the last time this happened, I didn't have a parachute, so I couldn't escape. I'm ready this time. And then, she goes on to be in, and rather than this, she goes on to be in the game because she escaped with the parachute that she set up the first time. You're afraid of Clover.
Actually, what you're supposed to do is you can tell him things that will help benefit you.
Yeah.
I wanted to fight, so we gave him everything.
Mario
so I put the end game
absolutely hates weed.
Yeah. He probably does too.
Animals.
Give him night turns. Absolutely can't hate it. He also hates a 6-pack of Coke and 3 pizzas.
Okay, Bowser. I'm gonna.
Yeah, actually, no. This actually works against Mario because now he's too inebriated.
I'm gonna clobber you once I figure out which one is you.
Oh, what a surprise.
Meanwhile, Peach is just I thought I was doing him a favor. It's shit. So it was funny because
the power starts thanking us.
It's real quick because Elliot won't be joining us for the next 4 parts because he is currently in Illinois attending Godzilla Fest and spending time with his partner. But literally, as we're recording this part, our brother Mark just walked in like a sitcom special guest.
Yeah. Where was
It was like that pretty much.
Where was the sitcom entrance of?
Mark, if you don't mind, we can get you a headset. You can go for it later.
Mark said no. He hates paper. He hates Mario and everything mustache related. I got it. He even doesn't hire a plumber.
So now we got the new star power, which boosted our power up to 3, and we managed to get the first attacking spell, or the only attacking spell. It's 7. It's potent. It's fucking really strong.
Flare.
2 stars though.
Oh, so it costs a lot of MP.
Also, since Johnny did a nice little edit there too, because I was goofing off back and forth, we missed a cutscene where we come back into town and everybody's like, "Oh God, help us! What the hell's going on here?" It turns out the Shy Guys have now decided to execute revolution.
We just saw it.
Well, we saw them steal the frying pan.
Yeah, because we were talking about them earlier, and you're wondering, what's going on? Something is amiss.
It seems as though the slaves are now revolting.
Unless he's headed to go play PUBG.
There's that too.
Wait,
Or pube.
You got to start with your. Isn't like the starting weapon in PUBG the frying pan?
I never played PUBG. So
It is, right? Yeah. Mark says it is. Mark plays all those games.
So now I think I got my second flower seed.
Mark's
here,
a
or was it the first?
hardcore
No.
Fortnite player.
Was it the first? That's either the second or the third one I got, because I think I got the
You
one.
talked to the first one in the forest already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to go back. So later on, I go back to the Desert of Grav here.
Yeah.
That one.
How many of those are in the game?
4.
It's 4 total, and you have to talk to all of them in order
To progress the game, yeah.
Yeah, to progress the game.
Oh,
Don't
for
like
the,
how that's optional.
what do you mean for the bulb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That there's World 6, but you need the 4 seeds to open it. Flowers give you their thanks as well. What do you say, Flowers?
My name is Mario. Give me your seed.
You know what's funny? Because I just realized this is kind of repeating a thing that Mario RPG did, where a town that you have already visited is now being run amok by Shy Guys.
Yeah.
Right.
But they were on pogo sticks and they were kind of all over the place.
Well,
so what?
did you know that Paper Mario 64 started out as
Doki
Mario
Doki
RPG?
Panic?
Yeah.
I
Doki
didn't know
Doki
that.
cutout.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I wonder if that was a deliberate callback, or is like, yeah, we can do the Shy Guy thing again, where they're just running amok in town and being shits.
Yeah, why not?
Now here's me actually getting the start of that side quest going because I just remembered that part of it, and also remember that there's a back wall on that poster there.
Yeah.
You can get like odds and ends and like little joke bits from like the toads and everything. I don't really care much about it though.
All these toads are the same to me.
Yeah, right. And
Jesus Christ, Mario.
Now we got to get rid of this asshole, or else I can't use the shop.
Welcome to Shy Guy
Fuck you ain't.
Yeah, my guy.
Welcome to the Shy Guy shot. This normally costs 2 coins. He looks at he's pointing at the 50 coin item. So here's 2 coins. I trust you.
Here's a 48 point discount.
Bam! Bam. That takes the item anyway.
Here we go.
I start stocking shit up because I am running out, and I'm going to need a lot of space to get all the items in there. And even then, I still think I run short.
I think I've asked this question already, but I know like inventory is limited in Paper Mario. Is there a storage box?
Yeah, the stores.
The guy at the
Whenever
store.
you check,
guys store,
whenever
okay.
you
Stuff
check
in.
anything,
Yeah.
it basically allows you to I realized here though, I was like, because I remember the other guys are in there, like the groovy guys. We'll see them later. I ultimately stick on Zap Tap, but later on I'll alternate between that and Feeling Fine because I hate getting fucking dizzy in this game.
Did this game have the you go through the thing and then you can double your inventory size?
No, that's Paper Mario. That's Thousand Year Door.
That was Thousand Year Door.
Here,
Okay.
you're stuck.
Yeah, what is it? 10 items?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I can't get in here because he thinks I'm a fucking Shy Guy. And now I can't get that.
Well, how did he know?
The problem is
How did he
that
know I am a Shy Guy?
Mario can't convince him otherwise because behind the door he sounds like, like oh,
That's right. He sounds exactly
You're
like a Shy
Guy. Like, I won't fall for that again, you prick.
Since they stole the guy's calculator too, I can't buy any new badges. And that's a travesty we can't have.
Well, you can't buy anything because the guy has not had the calculator,
He can't do math.
so they can't do math.
So he's an
Get a
idiot.
fucking cash register, my guy.
There.
Oh, if it isn't Twunk.
No, I'm Twink. Plunk's upstairs. So now we're heading to Shy Guy's Toy Box where they have one of the Star Spirits. Where is Shy Guy's Toy Box? Mario's like, And this can kind of fuck you too because unless you have any idea to be intuitive, you're probably like,
Oh, yeah,
this could be where some breadcrumbs go cold fast.
But it's funny because, like, as we'll find out, the Shy Guy's Toy Box is literally within the village itself. But you have to trigger certain things in order for certain Shy Guys to follow back to their base.
You all know what I'm doing with this shit.
Stone cap. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever bought this item in my life.
The stone
The
cap?
stone cap.
Is it exactly what it sounds like?
Yep. You are completely invincible so long as Mario is a rock.
Yeah. So you're impervious, but you can't do any actions.
The
So-
Tanuki statue.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so in that case, then, what is the difference between? Oh, actually, I think I might know the difference is, but the difference between the stone cap and the repel gel.
Invisible is you can do shit. Stone cap, you can't.
You can't. So it's just like you're completely impervious. You cannot act on this turn.
Exactly.
So it is a fail-safe in case you got something that you know you can't avoid, or you're shitty at blocking,
Or, Bo doesn't want to be a team player.
or Bo doesn't want to be a team player. Sorry,
of
I
whom?
don't work with rocks.
I think I forgot what the fuck I was doing there.
Look what I could do. I don't get it because they can't see.
Yeah, I can't see what you're doing. I'm invisible as long as nobody looks at me.
Here's what you're ultimately
Fucking
going to do.
Cal
You're going to
Mitchell
come in this
mystery.
warehouse with Bo. Stay right along that wall and
Yeah.
go invisible.
Well, you see, I would have never done this.
Yeah, seriously. But those three guys out there tell you about something that hint along this way.
Okay,
So that's why I was doing the Bo thing. I remember now.
there you go.
And into the terrors of the Toy Town.
Trials in the toy box. You want to look for that fucking Lego piece?
You want to look for that toy? I'm going to forget about an hour later.
I wonder if they would have gotten in trouble for that if they had a room where you needed. Because do you get a boot upgrade here or something?
No, that's later.
Okay. If they had a room that you know how they have rooms that are lava
Yeah.
or spikes and you can't do anything? What if it was Legos and you couldn't walk across it?
Well, no,
Mario,
you
but
you have
upgrade.
shoes on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not,
that's
not for
true.
nothing. Mario's feet are time tested and battle worn. They
Yeah.
will handle Legos.
At the very least, his boots are, you know. But no, but interesting obstacle though. Like, say for like certain sections of the room, your shoes are removed. You don't get it, but then you have to go through the trial of Legos, and you have to step. It's like running on hot charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna see his feet, is what you're saying?
No, you still have socks.
Oh,
Sorry, Wiki Feet.
that's terrible.
Now you're going to see various colors of regular Shy Guy. All of them are the same. Just
Wow.
So is that really?
No, really,
That's
the same
literally
color.
it. Because I was curious of like, should I be editing some of these battles out? Because it looks like the only difference is the coloration.
And that's
One's-
all it is.
One's
They all-
pink, one's red, one's
pink,
yellow, one's
red,
green.
one pink, yellow, red,
You know?
green, blue.
No, I
Yeah.
leave in like when they're wearing different costumes because I feel
Yeah.
that's more interesting.
When they get
visually.
when they have different costumes, yeah, you'll see different things. But they
Yeah.
all have. But I guess the real difference between them all is personalities. Like the pink one, I guess, is jovious. The red one's kind of a Nazi. The blue one the blue one's a coward.
Kind of a Nazi.
Someone rewinds the YouTube video. What did he say?
Hi.
I have to
Whoa.
wonder what kind of a Nazi he is.
The yellow one's a bit of a cheapskate. The green one's a pervert. It's that kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think actually the pink one's a pervert.
Yeah, the green one's kind of a ledge, but at least he's honest about it.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
You gotta get off InfoWars, Rich Shy Guy. You're going down a dark path.
Oh, I know. Now that one's unique, aside from the Nazi thing. Now you can actually go right ahead and just like use the star shower here to knock them out for a bit. Sleep works effectively on them, but those guys there are the Sky Guys. Sky Guys and their balloons are basically how do I put this? They'll shoot you from a high up, and you need a jumping partner or a paracarry to hit them. But if you can knock them down or break their balloons, they lose the slingshots. It just becomes Shy Guys.
Why would they lose the slingshot?
Because they land on their ass and they get
Yeah,
I
jolted by
guess
that, and they
so.
lose the slingshot. Meanwhile, the yellow guy was like, "I wish I had a fucking balloons."
Yeah,
Like,
right.
what the
I wish I had a slingshot. Forget the balloons. Just give me a slingshot.
You ever had a slingshot?
No, I never had like the cartoon slingshot.
I mean, I've only ever known them as the Y-shaped thing. And
Yeah, we used
With the
to.
rubber
Well,
band.
yeah, because they had like the wrist rockets, the one that
Yeah.
would use your whole arm. We used to make these things when we were kids. Old man story time. Everybody sit down in a circle.
everybody sitting down.
We used
I
to
thought I
make
could
these
tell
things.
them
It was
the
like it was wild. It was like a board, and then we would do rubber bands at one end, and you'd stretch it down, and at the other end we would have a clothespin.
Yeah.
So then you would put soda can or beer can tabs.
Yeah.
You put it in the rubber band, you pull it back, and you put it into the clothespin. And then when you open the clothespin, it was the trigger.
Okay.
So then it would fly out, and it would fire out, and it would actually, I'm looking at Mark. We used to make those, and that was kind of fun for half a day.
This nation really did used to build railroads.
Yeah, we did. I mean, bear in mind, that's a lot of engineering
Yeah.
for like a 7-year-old.
Shy Guy's Toy Box likes to play around with the visual aspects of paper a little bit more than others. So it's like you'll be seeing things that you wouldn't usually think to go up to
No.
until you're in there. And
So the
fucking around
biggest
with it.
complaint I have with Toy Box, from an outside perspective, I should stress, because I don't know the full context of this, is that I'm not sure if it's completely plot mandatory, but so you notice in the town area, we saw a lot of Shy Guys stealing particular things from
Yes,
other
yeah.
inhabitants. You have to get those items back here, and then you got to bring them back to the inhabitants.
It's a bit of back and it is a
It's
lot
a
of back
lot
and
of
forth.
back and forth.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't mind. Like, so I just spent a few extra minutes doing this and that. I don't really mind.
It's just I don't know. I have a limit to how much of it in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Because Matt will be going back. Matt is basically, as soon as he gets the item, he goes back to the town to give it
I
to
have
the
to.
person. Also, you have to do that.
Yeah,
I wasn't
and
sure
that's-
if that was one of those things that you can just store
No,
for a
that's
bit.
where I start to have a problem, is that it's mandatory. So, I don't mind when they give you things to do.
Yeah.
It's the problem becomes in repeated playthroughs. Now that I already know what I have to do, can I bypass some of what I feel like is busy work?
Yeah.
And you can't. You have to do it back. It would be different if I could say, all right, I find a thing, I go back, and then in repeated playthroughs, I say, oh, no, wait, I can actually find everything
Like,
and
I
then
find
go.
the calculator, but I don't like the guy. He's a jerk. So
Yeah,
the
so
calculator's
I'm gonna
mine.
hang on to it. I'm gonna use it to play Doom.
Now, those spikes there were placed there because of your choices with Peach.
Yes, it could have been a healing item. It could have been anything else, but I decided, fuck Mario.
I mean,
Now I get the storeroom
I
key.
can think of a benefit, though.
You get more star
You get star
points.
points, yeah. So you get the
That was
extra
entirely
star
the real point of it. I
Yeah.
wanted star points, and I wanted to fight because they all have to die.
points. God damn, I hate the stimulation.
All I need is kill.
Quote, red shy guy, end quote.
I wonder, whenever I see moments like that, I always wonder if someone had the foresight to do it, or if in playtesting, someone said, oh crap, if you fall down here, you're stuck.
Yeah,
I realize
and
that's
then
what
they
Q-
realize
that's what QA's for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always kind of wonder
cutting
like
out for
how
AI.
that.
Yeah.
What was the behind the scenes there? Did they know? All right, we got to put a box here because if you fall, you're gonna get stuck. Or did it happen to somebody? And
Bob
they
fell
said,
into the hole
"Wait, I
again."
fell." Because Metroid, the original Metroid, has spots where that happens. Where if you fall into the little area, you're stuck.
Yeah.
They put lava down there so
To
that
kill you.
you'll to kill you because you can't get out.
Can you just put like blocks to get me back up there?
Yeah,
Like, no,
and
that's
they
too
didn't-
stupid. That's,
and they
that's
didn't
too
do
easy.
anything. And I wonder if in QA did they? Oh no, wait, nobody fell down there, so we never realized it was a problem.
Yeah,
It can happen.
yeah, it absolutely can.
Like, you can't catch everything.
So to be fair,
If you have to get anything here, get the toy
to
train
be fair
first.
to Metroid, I think that hallway is literally the only place in the game where that happens.
It is, yeah. It's the
Yeah,
only
so
place where that
it
really
is likely
happens.
just an oversight. Like it's likely just an
Yeah.
oversight.
And here I get fucked up because it's like, oh no, because I really do actually want the Dizzy Doll over the Volt Shrimp, but so stupidly I have to keep the Volt Shrimp.
Mario's
rather than
making
Dizzy
the
Doll.
hard choice between this pus-filled pastry or the rock.
I don't know, man,
It's
you can do- a rock is versatile, you know.
The rock is versatile.
That's
like-
a mushroom from Monster, the energy drink company. They just make
I
mushrooms.
thought
now.
it was the anime. I was like, God damn, Johan beat did Johan beat somebody with a rock? I was trying to remember that part.
I've had a rock thrown at me.
Yeah, that sucks. And here I make a fuck up because it's like, well, there's two things. One, I forgot you gotta go to the side of the box and press A to put the train in there. Because otherwise, all you're gonna have is just a tiny train in there.
I every time I've played this game, I've made that mistake. I've gone in thinking I'm supposed to take it down there with me, and you need to throw it in first and then jump in. I've made that mistake every single time.
I believe it's here I realized, oh, right, I probably should have gone left. Because there's two pathways I could have taken here. I could have saved myself an extra trip out by means of just taking care of my business here. Oops, I missed.
I was gonna say that was
The
definitely a whiff.
Shockwave.
That was
Shockwave with a hammer.
definitely
Shockwave
a
with
whiff.
hammer. Shockwave with a hammer. Remember, guys, shotguns
Oh,
with
shockwave
slingshots.
hammer. Okay, here we go. Yeah,
He
yeah.
would have been able to defend himself if he had a slingshot. He didn't have a slingshot.
Right.
So who's this little fellow?
This fella here is the anti-guy.
The
Or
anti-guy.
Or the killer guy. Basically, he's one of the game's sort of super bosses in a way. He actually doesn't really go for overt violence, though. So your thing with him is you can either fight him, leave him alone, or bribe him with a lime candy. If you have a lime candy, or I think it's a lemon candy or a lime candy, one of the two. What am I doing here? I forget.
Give
I
him the
go
wrong,
on and restock. That's right.
yeah, give him the wrong one and it'll kill you.
No.
Yeah, so you have to provoke him like multiple times. Basically, the game giving you a warning is
Right.
like, "Hey, I'm stronger than the average shy guy."
Obviously, if I have a lot of colored clothing, because he looks like the Grim Reaper.
You sure you want to do this? Are you absolutely sure?
Okay.
Speaking of that,
I think this one's just from the hood. Anyway,
this is an anti-guy.
deadly guy.
Why is he from the hood, Matt? And then Matt shuts the fuck up.
Because of the clothing and the vicious attacks. Anyway,
No, it's the baggy clothes. I
It's
got
the
it.
baggy clothes
I
too,
see.
yeah.
I got it.
I think you know.
Either that, or he's a 2000s era shuffler. What was the music? What was the music genre where they wore the big giant baggy pants?
MC Hammer.
MC
No, not Hammer. It was like the kids that would do the shuffle, and it wasn't goth. But
I'm sorry.
I forget exactly what the.
I know what you're talking about, but let's be real though. Anti-guy here or deadly guy here. His stick is that he's really straightforward. He just hits like a fucking freight train full of fat kids.
Yeah.
So, so what you're gonna want is Bo around because Bo can make you invisible to a hit.
In this game, those kids are made of cardboard.
No, they're still wide. So
Now there's one of two ways you can
still a
go
lot of
about
mass.
this. Bo again can hide you out of sight for a turn, but I want to conserve my FP. So all I'm gonna do is have Bo lay down a smack attack repeatedly because that's all I'm gonna fucking do.
Bing! Ow!
I love that. I love when all the Shy Guys, like in the original form here, have an acrobat attack like that.
Yeah.
They all, and if you do your dodge command perfectly, they'll bounce off you, fall to the ground like such, and then just have like a little pouty attack, like fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, and it makes that noise that I love.
Oh, that was
I know,
so
it's
perfect.
like adorable.
That was so cringe. I hope no one's recording that.
It's interesting because this is one of the places where 64 kind of has it over 1,000-year door is the partners can only get hit on, like, I think they can only get hit on wide attacks. I don't know if they can actually be targeted, right?
Like, can partner characters be
Can
specifically
partner
targeted?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
they can.
there are targeted. It's sort of like a status effect almost. Basically, some enemies will actually fight a boss in this toy chest that does it. They will have an attack that goes right after your partner and stuns them for a couple turns.
Okay, so it's a specialized thing because now she's not getting hit, so she's basically invulnerable here.
Yeah. So because like everyone tells me like the anti guy is considered one of the toughest encounters.
Yeah.
But Matt is showing off a strategy with the stone cast.
Not so much time. It's more like I took out my charcuterie board and said, "Here, have some cheese."
Yeah. Well, no, it was like, but this is a strat. Like,
Yeah.
Matt is deciding to use Mario as a a stone wall, and letting Lady Bo do all the work. You know, because she's a jerk.
Absolutely.
She wanted real world experience. This is how it
and
happens.
you're gonna slap the shit out of the Shy Guy as your first real world experience.
Mario's gonna get all the credit. She's gonna do all the work.
There's probably like a humongous, interesting essay one could write between the classisms between the class wars as well as the racial hierarchy structures of the Mario universe between the ghosts, the Shy Guys, and the Italian plumbers. I'm not the guy to write that.
Yeah. No, actually, wait, hold on. Is Wario and Waluigi Italian?
They're Italian.
Are they Italian?
They're Italian.
Okay.
They're not plumbers, that's for sure.
They're the reason you got to call the plumbers.
Yeah, no, because Scapelli was a rival plumbing company.
Oh yeah.
So
I almost drank out of your water, Greg. Sorry.
it's my one. Yeah.
Right from the hood.
Also, fuck that yellow Shy Guy. He was just
I know.
there. And Matt's
Poor
like,
guy.
I need blood.
I'm amazed that he saw that fight and thought I can take him.
Yeah. He can't be stoned anymore.
Yeah.
If I beat the Mario to beat the deadly guy, maybe I'll be the next top guy in charge. And then he learned hubris.
Yeah.
These are groovy guys. These things are actually, in my opinion, one of the more annoying enemies in this place because that's a little hard to time.
Yeah.
In addition, they have the status effect of Dizzy. Dizzy sucks. Dizzy basically is like sleep in the sense of if I can't put you to sleep, I'll put you to dizzy. There are two things that do exactly the same thing. Mario can't do shit.
But from what I'm understanding, so like, if you're put to sleep, if you get like you take any physical damage, does that wake you up?
No.
Doesn't it? Okay, because normally that's how sleep status work in like Final Fantasy. And that shit.
Normally, yeah. In this game, you're just taking a snoozer.
You just take a snooze and you get slapped. I was like, that's nice.
I prefer having a defense up badge. The power badge I got from the Annie guy is basically your power is a straight up power up. You gain one attack, your attack goes up +1, and your jump goes up +1. In a game where enemy HP isn't that big of a deal, so it's nice to have it, but you don't really need it. But Andy guy was in my way. He taunted me. He had to die. I forget that.
As an uncle guy, I approve.
As a fat guy, I'm going to die of a heart attack by 40.
Good lord.
As a guy, I'm just gonna nod and agree.
I'm looking for one in particular. Oh, of course the Nazi has it.
There we go. He's got the bingo card.
No, he's got the calculator. Give it.
Thankfully, these are all just regular Shy Guy encounters, so we're skipping around. I know they're technically mandatory encounters, but we've already seen what the blocks say. Now what?
Now.
No, no. I think it's just now.
No. What?
No.
There is one reason you might want to come back here again and again, though. You see the yellow ones? They have cake mix. The cake mix you can give to Taste Tea. She'll bake a cake with it. It restores you by about 15 flower points.
That's really good.
But if you also get but you'll get a later item called Cookbook from Fat Guy, who will give you who allowed Tasty to make food with 2 ingredients. Apparently, that never occurred to her until now. So
I could use 2 things to cook?
yes,
It's like when you used to make the cheap packages of ramen and you realize you could put other things in it.
Yeah, I know. It's like nothing says you had to just follow
Wait,
the
I could
ingredients.
like
exact.
cut up chicken or beef and put it in there? Oh my god! I wonder if anybody else knows.
all I did was use the noodles and like just throw in like
You
I
put
don't
it
know,
in the flavor packet.
not even do the flavor pack. I just use like a tablespoon of butter,
Yeah.
some fried Spam, and a little salt and pepper in it.
Yeah.
That's
No, the Spam goes on the side. The Spam doesn't go in the
we've
Spam
had
doesn't go
this-
in the noodles.
No,
Yeah.
no. So like, I actually like. I kind of like
It's
the
a struggle
combination.
meal.
No. I kind of like the. No, I like the combination of ingredients. Though the problem with me is that that's all I'm fucking having for that day because that is so much salt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I don't use that much salt.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
That's
no,
so-
the Spam has a lot of salt. In it.
Yeah, that's
what it is.
That's
yeah.
so damn.
Yeah. so damn.
That's a damn lot of Spam.
I miss Spam. I've only like there was a point in my life where we used to have Spam like every other day because like it was cheap, that sort of shit. But it fucks with eggs.
I have a whole folder of it in my email account. you can
Different
have
kind of
it.
Spam. Different kind of Spam.
We get a special badge from him. That's the I Spy badge. That's what you would be using to look for all the star pieces in earlier in the game. It works like It looks like red light, green light for How do I put this? You remember like when we were doing the stone march in the desert?
I
We're
do.
looking for the
Yeah.
Tutankhamun's palace. That's what that thing does.
You ever went into a room and you forgot the reason why you went in there?
As an ADHD, no, I could never relate to
I
that.
have no idea what you're talking
Hey,
about.
group focus. Yes, I will be taking that. Thank you very much. That's a
group
hell of an
focus
ability. It basically allows your allies to use the focus ability, which frees up Mario to do other things other than charge up the power points for that. So I say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling really fine. Let me get group focus going. Do I take off first attack too? I don't remember. What I
don't
did
know.
before. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a year. Again, for emphasize, we're in this July 2025. Matt recorded this in June of 2024. 2024.
2020.
2024. He recorded this 20,000
Yeah.
years from now.
It's almost time to play that Warhammer game.
I tell you, working a company.
And nothing can
working a cable company really does give you a lot of years of life.
No, they take a lot of years.
Yeah, but then you go into the negative overflow and you go into the future.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
I still fucking hate the fucking resolution. I wonder which Mario looks like he's
What you said? I hate the revolution.
the resolution.
Yeah, the wrong
Oh, the
thing.
resolution. Okay.
No, yeah, again, to emphasize, I know it's the end of the part, but the refresh rate on the TV is cut in half compared to the laptop. I'm looking at the laptop.
Yeah, I got to remember to take a video of it so you can put it in. And you guys can
but
see.
there are times, but like when the refresh rate is when it's on a particular frame, it looks like Mario is just sliding.
He's
on
just
the ground,
sliding
which was
across.
funny when Matt was going after the Shy Guys holding all the items. Because imagine you're the Shy Guy.
It's like fucking stick puppet figures.
Imagine you're the Shy Guy and you just see a Mario doing this and sliding
Yeah,
towards you.
well,
Like,
they used to do that. They used to do like a stop motion video thing that people would do, and that's what they were doing. They would chase people in a T pose, but they were just sliding across the floor.
Or it's like that meme with the kid running from the floating ghost in the air.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about too.
And with that said, it's time for more Patreon shoutouts for today. So shoutouts to Hellfire Revenant, Aiden Smith, Neolab, LOLY, Ryuga Kiryu, EIP, where's it? Eep, Schmitty, Caesar Super Crazy, The Manitin, True Texican, Cobalt Dragon, and finally for today, Arcanist729. We'll see you guys tomorrow with more Paper Mario, or later in the week with more Batman Returns on the Sega CD. Have a good night, everybody. And you think you know a Red Shy Guy.